Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. We know that P2B is now the talk of the town. Like every party wants P2B to be in their party. APC, PDP, SPD, SDP, Labour Party, all of them go to go. They all want P2B to be in their party. Why? Because the man have seen or have proven to be a man of integrity. So today I'll be showing you guys some good things people said about P2B. Like a lot of people have come out to justify P2B because there have been a lot of lies on top of his head that he demolished a mosque, he did this one. All these things are lies, and some persons came out to justify that. I'll let you guys take another video, but before that, follow me through this this tweet, and then I would like you guys to watch the video and enjoy for yourself. So iftar at Oka Central Mosque, Oka Anambra, was a beautiful gathering filled with testimonials honoring a good man. The lies have finally been laid to rest. No one was handed an ID card by Mr. P2B, and no mosque was demolished by him. In fact, we've heard how he supported the building of mosques in Anambra. Let's now turn our focus to a greater purpose, building a united Nigeria where truth prevails and we work together for peace and progress. So this is now the testimonials of P2B. I want you guys to take a look and see that even all these enemies trying to spoil his name, some persons are still also praising him for what he have done. Take a look, guys, and don't forget to watch all your views in the comment section.
Which I will never tell lie. God is with me. I will never tell lie. Whatever I say, hereafter I will go and say it again. If I say anything against him that he didn't done it, I know God will not blame me for whatever he did. One, they say there's a bit of it. Demolish mosque. But I know there's the bit of it. Build mosque for us. I believe the bit of it. Build mosque at Onisha. Where then people are trying to demolish that mosque. He uses his money to renovate it. Then they are accusing him of making the Northerners ID card. That when we get ID card before we live in another state. That is total lie. If you are talking about that one, you go and ask about Imo or Abia then. That is where the government of that particular area arrested some of people about 8 or 9, which they put them in prison direct. From that particular week, they said there's no any northerner will move without ID card, without his number. That is not another state. We live in another state freely. We move freely. No problem. Nobody said anything about that. Today is the 4th time Mr. Peter is here. This is the 4th time. 2 times. The first one, the year end of his government, he came here with very personal thing. I can remember the last year he was at London at America. The ABC called me. They said they are going to plan that breaking fast with us. I told him that now it's late because it is after 5. Before I call on a child, and maybe it will be late. And today is the last day we are expecting our Ramadan will finish. So if the Ramadan finish today, then we expect Salah visit. If we will do it tomorrow, then I will let you put plan because it's not hard for us to meet. Luckily to us, the person, unfortunate to him, he never participates. I know he wasn't happy then, but we were happy that we finished our puzzle. I have to tell you that this is the big of me, we always pray. This is the man. Only God knows where he's going, but we are hoping to go where we want it to go. And it's for progress for us.
Gubernatorial candidate in history of Anambra that visit our mosque 4 different times. You visit us during your tenure as the governor of Anambra State. We spend more than 2 hours with you. We spend more than 2 hours from 7 o'clock till 9 o'clock. We are here today with you. There's no any presidential candidate in history of Nigeria that visit us here apart from this. Saying that we sponsor some people to big village. I said, Musa Bello, I am one of your beneficiaries. You sponsored the 2013 to Saudi Arabia. You are the one that made people come around. Whenever they call my name, Alhaji Musa, the first person that will pop in my mind, you are the one because you are the one that sponsored. We cannot forget you. Anywhere you are, we are there. We have not any party. You are our party. Anywhere you are, we are there. It's not a politics, it's a reality. It's not a politics, it's a reality. There's not any single candidate that is not here. Presidential candidate or president governor. This is our boss. You are only the person. So anywhere you are, we are together with you. Our aim can use the opportunity to admit to you.
I believe that there's a video shown on my screen now. You are seeing how happy people are. This is a proof that this is a man that the masses have accepted. This is a proof that this is a man that have bought or stolen the heart of men. You could imagine the kind of crowd that people to be is pulling. Just by his arrival, how many of our leaders in the history of Nigeria have been able to pull this kind of crowd that I see on my screen? Hope you have seen the kind of joy in these children's hearts. And this was the video where P2B went to Anambra State in a primary school. See the kind of joy. Tinubu came to Enugu State. Nobody even know. Nobody even care. Nobody even want to know who came, who did not come. Imagine Tinubu come to Enugu State and they all shut down the whole road. Nobody was even happy he was coming. Nobody even care whether he came or did not come. But you can imagine children that knows what this man have done for them. See the kind of joy. All I guys take a look and hear what Chief Ben Etiaba have to say about P2B.
In him, you have a different kind of leader. Something and someone who is exceptionally gifted, but completely different. A leader who does things differently. A leader who won't tell you what you want to hear, but will tell you things honestly as they are. It's often said that a great leader is someone with the capacity to take his people from where they are to where they should be. That's exactly P2B being described. He's very frugal, so you can be sure that the purse strings will not be toyed with. He's very confident. You've seen that all through the campaigns and when he was here a few days ago in England. He's someone that does things differently. The key to success is to do things, to do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. He's doing things differently. There's something you would have noticed about him throughout this campaign. He has never attacked any candidate. None. He has never sought to say anything negative about the APC candidate or the PDP candidate or NMPP or indeed any of them. He will never do that. That's not him. That's what the other people are doing. They call him, he gives them sleepless nights. But one thing they forget, and they should see, and let me help them here, is that this guy is a Teflon candidate. Nothing sticks. Indeed, the more you think you're attacking him, the more you're promoting him. As an example, what happened in Anambra State, we've just been talking about, that was the singular thing that sold him to the rest of the country. Because Nigerians up north now started saying that his candidature was not a Southeast conspiracy to snatch power. Oh, so this is what his people actually think of him. Let's embrace him. That's why you see in Jos, there's so much frenzy never seen in politics in Nigeria. That's why you see in Kaduna, in Mina, and there are more to come. Other places will shock you. You saw that in Akwa Ibom, in Uyo. So, we are looking at a man who is not tainted by corruption, because if the president is not corrupt, his wife is not corrupt, Margaret certainly wouldn't even begin to think of that, let alone be that way. That's Her Excellency, the wife of the incoming president by his grace. Daddy doesn't have time, he has enough. In fact, he has a record of being the only senator, sitting senator at the time, that refused to buy his own lodge in Apo legislative quarters. The rest bought. He said, no, these assets are national assets. I can afford to buy this, but I will not. So he didn't buy. What does that say about Daddy? He has no time, disdain for corruption. P2B has been a governor for more than out of office for more than 10 years. No case in EFCC against him. The ICPC, I mentioned it earlier. So what am I saying about the candidate of Labour Party, Mr. P2B? In him, you have a man that I've known for over 30 years, who has always been passionately talking about Nigeria, frustrated about Nigeria, angry about Nigeria, knowing what the problems are, and that the solution is very simple: leadership. Have a man that is honest with the people, honest with himself, elect him as a leader. He'll fix Nigeria. And that's Mr. P2B.
Have you ever seen him angry?
Honestly, no. No, not at all. How he does it, I don't know. If he's angry when he's alone in private, he's a human being, that will be okay. But I've never, honestly, seen him angry. In fact, the closest I saw him to getting angry was when Dino Melaye was sort of distracting him at that town hall meeting.
Okay.
Yes, I think I remember that. That was the only time, and not because that was a public one. Privately, I can't remember. And that was unlike him. I don't know why he even spent any second of time replying to Dino unnecessarily. It wasn't necessary to do that. But that was out of character for him. I never see him angry. Yeah.
So when this election is won in the next couple of weeks, what will be the things you would expect him to do in the next 100 days and in the first 1 year?
Okay, the first thing is that when you're in a hole, the best way out of that hole is to stop digging. First of all, whoever wins, and I believe it will be him, and I pray it will be him. I say whoever wins because I'm not God. It's my wish that he wins, and he's doing enough to win, and the people. And I believe this election will be free and fair. That's why I'm confident he will win. I believe the President Buhari wants to leave a lasting legacy of conducting a free and fair election. And if that election is free and fair, P2B will win it. I have no doubt. A landslide, I have no doubt at all about it. And that's what I believe will happen. So, on the assumption that he wins, the first thing will be to stabilize the polity. Come up with the right appointments, because any serious leader will know that he cannot lead alone. You don't know it all. So I expect him to appoint round pegs in round holes and square pegs in square holes, as we say. Go beyond the people around him now, including myself. Go beyond us to source for the right Nigerians who can come in with the right expertise, with a good track record to help rescue our nation. Like I keep saying, this is an altruistic support from me and from the people you see around him. We want, first of all, to win, because if you don't win, nothing can be done. But he will have the free hand. He is not beholden to any godfather or beholden to any of us working tirelessly to get him elected. It's not about him. It's not about us. What I expect him to see is to have the right Nigerians, both at home, within Labour Party, outside of Labour Party, in diaspora, come back to rescue a nation that is failing.
Thank you very much. Chief Ben Eteba, thank you very much for being my guest today.
Thank you, and I'm delighted to have been on this platform. Thank you for having me, and anything that I can do to actualize this vision for Labour Party and for Mr. P2B and for Nigerians you can count on me that I'm here to do that.
The thing that there are a lot of testimonies. Testimony keep on coming tirelessly, because you cannot talk enough of what this man has done. This man is also like our second Jesus, spotless man, because Jesus came into the life without sin. So this man has proven to be the second Jesus of our time in human form, because this man have no spot, he have no trace of corruption, he have no trace of he have no any bad trace. You can trace him back to when he was the governor of Anambra State for 8 good years. You can only attest for good things. There's no way you see a spot or you see something you hold him with. You will never see it. You can find, you will never see it. That's how this man has entered into the heart and soul of men, to the extent that this man is the greatest opposition in Nigeria. A man that every party wants to coalesce with. A man that PDP is looking for, APC is looking for, Labour Party don't want to let him go, SDP is looking for him, Rufai, everybody is busy waiting for this man to join their party, because this man is actually a power on his own. And PDP is trying tirelessly. Atiku is trying to bring him to him so that they will coalesce together, you know. And I think him going to Atiku actually make more sense, because Atiku understand the game very well, because he have been the vice president before. But I don't know anyone P2B goes to, and even I went to a comment section, people are saying any party P2B goes to, they follow him. If they like, let him go to one kind of small party, that all of them will follow him. That they are following P2B, they are following him as a man, not because of the party. This is the kind of force P2B is pulling, and somebody is trying to compare him with Tinubu, that he wouldn't have done anything assuming he won the election. All these things are pep talks just to make people see bad in him, which you can never see. In P2B, right, you can never see any bad in P2B. You can try harder, try it from now to tomorrow, you will never see any bad in P2B. Go and ask all these other of APC that was paid to come and say rubbish. After saying this, even the man that even came out to threaten P2B, at the end of the day, he was not afraid, because obedience went to give him the last warning of his life. Never you dare to threaten P2B. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned to my channel. Thank you guys. It's your boy Kizworld.